Now let's get you the latest when it comes to, in fact, this is after, Donald Trump has warned of more tariffs as far as India is concerned, and India hitting back there, calling it absolutely unjustified. Now let's just get you what this really means for India and what is India saying now and how is India fact-checking the tariff truth. And to know more on this, my colleague Sakshi Bajaj joining us. Sakshi, take us through the fact-checking that India is doing in this particular regard when it comes to calling India the tariff king. That is how the United States has been, terming India as of late.
Absolutely. Well, this is really India's tariff truth for US President Donald Trump. Remember, he's been making statement after statement, and India is very clearly stating now that, look, India is not the tariff king. The perception that is being created is incorrect. Remember, the weighted tariff India is stating that India has is 4.6%, only 4.6%, far lower than many other nations. And therefore, this claim and this perception that is being built by the US President, India very firmly countering it now with facts and clear percentages. So that's as far as India's statement is concerned. India has also said that, look, since 1991, there has been a steady reduction in the tariff rates. In fact, there are zero or lower duties to the key US exports, contrary to what the US is doing in turn as far as agriculture and dairy products are concerned. So India very, very clearly giving a firm counter and, of course, stating facts here now. Remember, throughout, market experts and economists have also been saying that, look, in these claims that US President Donald Trump has been making, the key concern really is the uncertainty and the perception that is constantly built. And now this really is India's fact check for US President Donald Trump and for all those, of course, watching this perception building and this narrative building that has been taking. India very clearly stating that, look, India is not a tariff king at all. India is a far more accessible market compared to many other nations in the world.
And of course, this includes the EU, Vietnam, Indonesia, Bangladesh, amongst others. Thank you so much, Sakshi, for getting us the very latest. Let's just get you more news, and this is in regard to, in fact, as we move on, it is the government here in India that strongly worded a statement that has hit back at the United States after Donald Trump threatened to substantially raise tariffs on goods from India over its purchase of Russian oil. Do remember that the claims that are being made, not just of purchase of Russian oil, but also the sale of Russian oil by India. Now, New Delhi has reminded Washington that when it began importing from Russia, and this was during that, the war when it started with Ukraine, the US actively encouraged such imports. The Foreign Ministry also countered the stand that the European Union has taken for singling out Indian refiners over the exports of crude oil. However, the opposition is speaking in two voices. We have on one side where Karti Chidambaram and Manish Tiwari, they're backing Modi government stand. We have Jairam Ramesh of the Congress party slamming Prime Minister's foreign policy here. For years, Prime Minister has been claiming that President Trump and he share a very special bond, and this friendship proved to be a very expensive. That is, come out in that statement in which basically India is saying that US continues to do business with Russia. Then what is the problem if India does the same?
We live in complicated and uncertain times. Our collective desire is to see a fair and representative global order, not one dominated by a few. That quest is often articulated as political or economic rebalance. But I want to say this to you: obtaining respect and ensuring dignity for societies can also be achieved through cultural prowess, especially through cultural prowess. In that context, traditions are of particular value because ultimately they define identity. We must be assured about what we are if we want to be confident about shaping the future. For nations like us, traditions are truly a great source of strength.
ये मशहूर हिंदी फिल्म गाना था संगम का, दोस्त दोस्त न रहा, दोस्त दोस्त न रहा। प्रधानमंत्री को भी जानकारी होगी इस गाने की। दोस्त दोस्त न रहा, दोस्त दोस्त न रहा, ट्रम्प यार हमें तेरा एतबार न रहा। हाउडी मोडी कराया, नमस्ते ट्रम्प कराया, अगली बार अब की बार ट्रम्प सरकार कराया, फोटो ऑफ हुई, व्हाइट हाउस चले गए, ये सब दावे किए गए। विशेष रिश्ता है, प्रधानमंत्री का विशेष रिश्ता है राष्ट्रपति ट्रम्प के साथ, पुराने मित्र है। माय फ्रेंड डोनाल्ड, माय फ्रेंड नरेंद्र मोदी, ये सब दावे किए जाते थे ना, और उसका नतीजा देखिए, धमकियां दी जा रही हैं, 25% से ऊपर टैरिफ लगाया जा रहा है, हमें धमकी दी जा रही है कि रूस से आप तेल मत खरीदिए। ये दोस्ती बहुत कीमती निकली ना।
We all know that when Trump tweets, Modi ji keeps silence and he goes on Mauna Vrat, and he sends this 12th man into the to bat. By rules, 12th man doesn't have the authority to bat, but in Modi's New India, this 12th man, the foreign secretary, goes to defend Mr. Modi. Is this the leadership? We need to understand, ask why Mr. Modi is afraid to speak against Trump, why Mr. Modi is not ready to come to parliament and make a statement on the Trump tariff and do a retaliatory measures. Mr. Modi is silent, Mr. Modi is surrendered to Trump's agenda, therefore only these things we are undergoing.